too. I just sometimes decide I'm either from Minnesota or Canada.
Which is basically almost one and the same. Because if you put...
It sounds similar, yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you put, what's her name? Rachel Ray in a room with, like, a Canadian, I mean, you could barely tell the difference. Like, when her accent really comes out, and she goes, like, toast. Like, it just really, comes
Who's
out.
better at cooking? I can't tell. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're not doing a taste test here. I mean, I'm sure Rachel Ray knows what she's doing. Honestly, I've never had anything Rachel Ray has prepared, so maybe she sucks.
I'd love to.
I haven't either. She might be a really shitty cook. I don't know. By the way, can I say bad words on your thing? Because I say them sometimes.
Oh, swear away. We are extremely lax.
No, that's fine. You don't have to censor yourself too much.
Cool.
Are your kids in the other room?
No, they're in the eating area, and we're in our bedroom.
Okay. All right. How old are they?
8 and 9.
Oh, okay. Prime years. What was it, the developmental years?
Yeah, developmental years. We are the old ones.
Wow. That's actually mind-blowing. Like, I can't envision myself having kids just yet. Like, I'm 27, and Dan, you're 26?
Yes.
I always fuck this up. I really don't remember your age, even though you're 1 year younger.
It's probably because I look like I'm 15.
Dude, I look like I'm fucking 18, man. Like, I still get carded for R-rated movies. How shitty is that?
What?
Like,
I don't even get carded for R-rated movies.
Dude, fucking high school kids are like, oh, can I see your ID? I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I'm paying with a goddamn credit card. Like, what more do you want?
No, I feel you guys there. I mean, I'm 30 years old, but I still get carded for stupid shit like that. Mm-hmm. So, I feel ya.
Yeah, I mean, alcohol is one thing, but movies...
Take care of themselves and whatever.
Now I got a question for you. Since your kids are 8 and 9, are they playing Pokemon Go?
No, we don't let them have phones, because kids that have phones are assholes.
Exactly. Good for you.
And they're too young to have phones.
They really are.
Yeah. If you're a child and you have a telephone and it doesn't connect only to 911 or your parents, you're probably an asshole. You can quote me on that.
Will do.
No, they don't.
So are you playing Pokemon Go?
No, but our guitarist Mark is trying really, really, really hard to convince me. My cellular telephone has a Game Boy Pokemon cover case thing. Mm. I'm a big fan of the Pokemon and the television Pokemon, but I'm nervous about the game because it's either going to disappoint me and I'm going to be mad that my Pokemon has been taken in vain, or I'm going to get really addicted to it and it's going to be a problem.
It's probably
going to have to rehab.
I was just talking with John about this. Everyone that is either playing it or not playing it, well, not everyone, because a lot of people are hating on it, but the people that are playing it are like, I got to stop this because I get addicted. And John was the same way. He's like, I can't do this because I'm getting addicted. It's so funny. Everyone says that. They're like, I'm going to get addicted if I play video games or if I play this Pokemon game, which a lot of people are playing. It's crazy.
But, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I know myself. Like, I know that I'm just going to be, like, at work just swiping up, just trying to, like, catch, like, random Pokemon on my desk. Like, I know myself. It's like being in a room with, like, a heroin addict and you offer him crack. You're like, okay, you know what? I know crack is bad, and I know I'm going to get addicted to that because I know myself. It's the same exact thing. Like, video games can be really, really addicting.
Yeah, definitely.
But
yeah. So, not yet. You might see that in the next week from me, but I'm not there yet.
Okay. I mean, people are getting exercise, too, and
No.
What was that?
It's no.
For right now, it's no. Okay. So I
said kids, no, never.
Oh,
no,
kids, no. Oh, okay.
I might join, but good for everybody for getting off the couch and stuff.
Yeah, I'm somewhat convinced that Michelle Obama is behind all of this. Look. She's been the past 8 years. She's like, all right, I'm going to get America fit again. You know, I don't like fat people. She didn't obviously say that, but she's like, there's an overweight obesity problem. We're going to get people fit. And then you have this thing comes out where, like, I go to a public park and it's mobbed of people walking and, like, running around trying to catch these stupid things on the phones.
No. From someone who has kids, if you knew what her lunch meal program entailed, you'd be like, no, she wants everyone to still be fat.
Really? What's it entail? I actually have no idea, and I'm kind of curious about that.
And a lot of junk that will make you fat.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, dude, when we were kids, it's like, everything bagels and French fries. You had your choice of eating a salad. I think that was one of the only healthy things they had on the menu.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, that's yeah.
So Norman's here now, by the way.
Oh, what's up, Norman?
What's going on?
Hey,
How you doing?
how's it going?
You seem like you just went out for like a 3-mile like Pokemon hunt. That's exactly what you sound like right now.
Close. I had to leave work and there was a crisis, so I wasn't even sure I was gonna make it.
Oh, geez. What do you do?
He
A
is a
Pokemon
doctor.
hunter.
He's a Pokemon doctor hunter that investigates crime.
Yeah, I rescue the professors on Pokemon.
It's very ambiguous.
Whenever there's a trainer murder. Actually, no. I run a recreation park, and we have batting cages, and the bunch of motors on them went down. So,
Oh, damn.
pretty much wasn't my ideal hour before Skype call time. So,
Yeah, it's nothing like a quick crisis to either get you amped up or just like really take the life out of you. Like there's really no in between option.
yeah, it made me have to work out, and I don't really like working out.
But he did it.
Yep, but
he's
now
here.
I've gone to the gym, and it wasn't the gym, so...
I mean, that's half the battle with working out. Like, if you get yourself to the gym, like, what else are you gonna do? You're just gonna stand there and do nothing? No, you're there already. Might as well just jump on a treadmill.
Well, you could just work out for 20 minutes and leave, like some people do.
Yeah, I go for about like an hour.
Running your block.
I'm a big fan of going there, taking a selfie, and then taking a shower and leaving.
It is a free shower. You can totally turn off your utilities at your house.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I actually did that. I don't know if it was Sandy or some other hurricane that we had that knocked out the power. I'm like, I have a gym membership. I'm going to take a shower before work.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
And they're open like 4 or 5 in the morning too, so that actually helps out.
Yeah. All right, so back on the music, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Or
actually
we
getting
didn't-
to the music.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh
start
yeah,
on that.
back to getting to the music.
Yeah. Remember this was a music interview.
Oh yeah.
Most
We
people,
were just
most people listening to this probably wouldn't get that idea.
Yeah.
In the beginning of this episode, that is.
Well, but
Are
then
they-
yeah.
listening. Are we on?
Well, this is gonna be pre-recorded. This episode should be up on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Monday.
So this is recorded, but they're not listening yet.
Yes, they will listen.
Well, hello, future American, non-American people.
Yeah, it's actually worldwide. So we actually have a pretty good fan base over in the UK and Australia.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it actually almost rivals the US numbers. I mean, US numbers are still like up there, but like it's maybe like I don't know, US is maybe 60% compared to like maybe 30 and like 10 if I do my math right. But it's almost there.
No, that's excellent. We've got a lot of friends over in Australia and the UK, so that's awesome.
So why don't you start off by describing your music for people that that aren't aware of your music?
Should we use bands as a description, or should we?
You
just,
could compare yourself
we
to
just say it's-
bands.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, well that
Is that-
maybe a little bit more descriptive, but yeah, you could use that.
Well, yes, for people who are listening and did not read the title for whatever reason, we were talking with Asher and Norman of Hydrogen Skyline. They are an electronic rock band from Colorado Springs, and I think you could take it from there.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're an electronic rock band from Colorado, which is in America, in case you don't know your geography.
So, if our music was a movie, I would say it was Tron mixed with Mission Impossible
And
2.
Juno!
And Juno, yes. So,
Not true. I'm sorry.
it's kind of there. Or we like to say maybe like 21 Pilots, Paramore, and Metric in some kind of back alley knife fight. It's kind of where it's at.
And who wins?
Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good answer. Wow.
He showed up.
He was on the roof with a sniper.
Yeah, he was
Guns
loaded.
always beat knives.
He was loaded.
Yeah, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You know that
Exactly.
expression, yeah.
That's exactly what happened. You're correct.
Yes, and his
You
only
must-
his only kryptonite is a toilet. Go figure.
You were clearly there.
But I guess the genre we have to say we are is a alternative electropop. Is kind of where we have to pigeonhole ourselves because terminology-wise, that's what people would search for.
Yeah, and I think we should move on without like genres, like in the music world to begin with. I mean, like even with the rock genre, you have like different types of like you have metalcore, hardcore, melodic metal, and stuff like that. Like you guys, like I just heard, what was it, Inhale, Exhale? I think that's
Yeah.
what Joe sent me, and like it was really good. Like it did have like the metric mix into that, and your movie description is really on point. Like you had a lot, like a fast paced, hard electronic sound, but then you had like a little here and there with like the little indie rock to it. So I
Yeah.
mean, like it really like shines out. And basically, like I saw, I think one video, I think it was like a biography introduction video. I think you had on Facebook. And
yeah.
I was like, holy shit, they're actually playing instruments, which is kind of rare for like an electronic rock type of band.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're kind of snooty like that, where we actually hardwire things into keyboards, and it's rough. Sometimes pushing a single button and standing back would be more fun because then we could drink during all of our songs. But I feel like you don't get your money's worth when you don't actually see people playing.
Plus, that song you saw that on was an electronic version of a song that is played with instruments
And
called
that
Victory.
I also remixed it because that's how I roll.
So you
Remixing.
remix your own mix. That is phenomenal.
Yeah, nobody else wants to remix it, so I figured I better get the ball rolling on that.
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah, I want to do that. So
Actually, I don't think any electronic person actually remixes their own stuff, which they should. Why not? They have another vision for it.
Right, exactly.
But-
Yeah, so you guys heard Inhale, Exhale. Movie-wise, I would say that to me reminds me of like The Dark Knight. Like I just feel like Batman is in that song somewhere, just watching us play and deciding if he needs to kick the shit out of us or not.
Yeah, well, we could go with that.
Hey, I mean, if you said it was Dark Knight, I'd listen. I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
there is a certain like ambiance, maybe like a city, like maybe raining in, let's say, New York City, keeping it local for us. You have Batman on top watching over Gotham, and the song is playing in the background. I could actually hear that.
And
Yeah.
then Tank Girl walks up next to him. And she's like, "Yo, what's up? I got this kangaroo thing." And you guys haven't seen Tank Girl. I
Nope,
can tell.
I have no idea what in the hell you were talking about.
Kangaroo thing? No.
Nope.
I just immediately thought of Big Daddy. That's the only thing.
Silent spoke for you. Never mind. Some people.
Well, what is it?
know.
I mean, you can't leave us in suspense like that.
It's not a really good movie, but it's kind of one of those cult classics.
Yeah, it's a 90s cult classic when it has a bunch of old 90s bands. The soundtrack was a big deal, so
So it's like Empire
Yeah.
Records, like soundtrack wise.
kind of like it has Stone Temple Pilots and like a bunch of old like bands like Helmet and
It's before Lori Petty got popular and before Ice-T decided he wanted to be in movies. And Lori Petty like shaves her head so that there's only like patches of long hair, and some of them have color and some of them don't, but she wears aviator goggles the whole time. And one time in my life I got really bored and shaved my head like that. Fun fact, not in the bio video.
Wow.
So anyway, to the bio video.
You know what? I'm kind of pissed off that you left that out of the bio video. I think that would have really went well.
we didn't do
It
that.
wasn't applicable.
Yeah, somebody
It was
else
not
somebody else did
applicable.
all
Oh, someone did it for you. Oh, okay.
Makes
yeah,
sense.
because I feel like that'd be like wearing your own band shirt during a music video where you're actually showing your own bio during your video. It feels a little wrong.
But I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with that. I mean, Metallica made like a history doing that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys aren't Metallica, but you know.
No,
Maybe someday.
There was a time in high school I thought they were okay, but now I just I don't
Think
know.
they suck.
They don't make me dance, so I just don't like them.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear you.
I honestly thought you were talking about like band T-shirts until you said they don't make me dance. I'm like, okay, we're talking about Metallica.
Oh no, yeah, band T-shirts I'm okay with.
Someday will be like band T-shirts, but not Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we'll make a band T-shirt with our logo, like the Metallica logo.
You really should. I mean, parody T-shirts are like all the rage.
They are. They are.
We have a band T-shirt with like black metal lettering. That's pretty popular these days. You can buy it on our website, hydrogenskyline.com. Insert shameless plug here.
Oh, that was perfect.
I love that plug. Nice.
Keep it going. Any other websites?
Well, you're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Hydrogen Skyline. You actually got the name for all three, which is actually kind of impressive.
Hydrogen Skyline, except for SoundCloud, we've got an underscore in there. We didn't get that one.
Yeah, it's usually some like random DJ who probably stole that, right?
Probably. It's probably available by now since it's been a while.
Well, you have until Monday to pick it up before someone else does.
I'll get on it.
Absolutely. So you guys actually have a new. Is it an EP? It's 7 songs, so it's like borderline EP, borderline full length coming out in August.
Yeah. We decided we wanted to make a EP, LP ambiguous production because we ourselves don't know what the hell we're doing, so we just decided why should our album know what the hell it's doing. So we kind of did that because we kind of like releasing little spurts of music at a time, but like an actual EP, like 3 or 4 songs, just seems like too little to like actually pay all the bills of going to a studio to do that. So 7 is what we settled on.
Hey, 7's a good number. It's a lucky number. It's actually my favorite number.
Yeah.
It's one of mine.
And what's the name of it? Because like I was talking with Dan about this word, and I'm not exactly sure how to say it.
Photovoltaic.
Okay, you sang it. Photovoltaic.
Photovoltaic.
Voltaic.
See, I thought I had something like that at the end of it.
Yeah, what'd you say it was, Dan? You had like some...
Chick.
Oh, yeah, Volchik. You literally added like a Russian accent to it.
It's German, Russian, Photovoltaic.
Yeah, see, I thought I had like that kind of sneaky pronunciation at the end of it. That's why I went with that.
No, look it up on the dictionary.com website if you don't have a dictionary. It's quite a fascinating thing.
Please explain. What is it? For those who don't have a dictionary and are too lazy to look it up like me and John.
Or if they're in the car listening to this.
Oh, exactly.
You don't want them to do mobile use.
Photovoltaic basically means converting light into energy. And we kind of liked that concept because most of our former work was a lot darker, and we were kind of breaking away to being a little more upbeat with this one. Plus, we just feel better about ourselves, so photovoltaics seemed like cool, hipster, and also kind of hit on a definition for what we were aiming for.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it's a lighter sound to the dark ambiance, more or less.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
I mean, Inhale Exhale is kind of dark for a single, but we have some songs on there that are pretty upbeat, like almost little reggae chunks here and there. I mean, like hip-hop, alternative happy rock. I don't really know what to call that, but it's just
Kind of like Sublime or like the Dirty Heads type of deal.
yeah, a little muted version of that. We kind of went with more 21 Pilot style reggae, where it's like
They're singing about dark things, but it sounds a lot happier. Kind of a...
Kind of vibe to it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because there's a lot of like dark sounding stuff that sounds happy, or was I going in the opposite direction with that? Because like a lot of metal, like that's what me and Dan are like based out of, and that's what we compare basically everything to. Like like they have some like horrible sounding stuff. Like you have like the guttural noises, and then you read the lyrics. They're like, oh, this is kind of a love ballad.
Yeah, like Hate by Design by Killswitch. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's angry, but it's got an uplifting message to it. You know, if you sung the chorus, you wouldn't like, oh, I want to kill people. You know, it's like uplifting. Like we need to get over this. You know, trump that. You know.
Yeah, like Cloud Connect by In Flames and stuff like that.
Oh, there we go. Nice reference.
There we go.
Yeah, you didn't. I delved into the metals, did you guys?
What? I mean, nowadays it amazes me when you hear a lot of people, you know, kind of mentioning the bands that we listen to. It's crazy. You know, a lot of people on the podcast, you know, their main music is pop or, you know, softer rock, and they say a lot of their influences are metal and hard rock. It's awesome to see.
Yep. And that's how our band started out. We were a metal band in the early 2011 stages, and then we slowly became I guess what we are, the sellouts that we are, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you'd have to be rich and famous to call yourself a sellout. I think those are the rules.
You're right. You're right. So we'll wait. Maybe next year when we do another podcast with you guys.
Exactly. Then we'll decline you because you sold out officially.
And you're too rich for us.
Yes. Too rich for our blood.
Very well.
That'd be so awesome.
We can accept that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Please
that.
decline us if we make it really big? You're like, sorry, no thanks, not into that.
If we make it big or if you make it big?
Either.
Okay.
Unless we make it big together, then we have to still work together.
Then
Yeah.
we can be
So we got these pain in the ass sellouts, Hydrogen Skyline on. Ugh, they're back again.
these bitches over here.
From Colorado Springs, they like to talk about their genres like movies. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
They won't
Exactly.
shut up about their stupid mountains and weird movies.
And their pot and
their marijuana cigarettes.
Reefers.
What's actually funny, my best friend lives out in Colorado Springs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I doubt they know him, Dan.
No, I know that.
Okay.
I think it's cool that we have I guess.
You
sort of
never
a
know.
connection.
If your best friend lives here and they don't know us, then that's kind of a problem.
All right, I'm gonna tell them about you. Maybe something will ring a bell.
Appreciate that. Thank
We're
you.
pretty much losers that have lived here our entire life, so if we haven't run into your best friend yet, then we are not doing
Then
our
we've-
job.
We've failed at being Colorado natives.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he actually moved there a couple of years ago, so he hasn't been there as long as you guys. So
Is he in the military?
no,
Oh,
just
okay, that's,
he's
He extra needs to know us.
that's like 85% of our population at the moment is all the military bases out here.
yeah, because he's just really into hiking and outdoor stuff and activities.
So are we.
That's
Yeah.
a good place.
Yeah,
good
and
place.
after going through like a cross country thing, Colorado was the place for him, which I can't deny that it's amazing out there.
I'm a fucking rider.
Where's that
Sometimes
reference coming from?
too.
No, Nate Dogg? Jesus.
Not me.
Did you actually pick up on that?
Was that Tupac Shakur or Nate Dogg?
That was Nate Dogg. I can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me.
You don't want to fuck with me?
There you go. Well, what was it like? Got the skills in the trunk with me. Something. I don't really remember. It was a pretty big song in like the early 2000s or mid 2000s when like hip hop was like really like poppy instead of now where it's just like repeat one line over and over.
Yeah.
Shit's awesome.
Absolutely. So I'm terrible with geography, and I know they're in the same state. But are you guys
We're in
close?
America?
What was that?
We're in America.
All right, there we go. You answered my question. Thank you. Okay, so you guys are in America. Wonder what that's like. No, but Red Rocks. How far away are you from Red Rocks?
Probably about.
About an hour drive.
No, it's
or
an hour and
less.
a half.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a hike for you guys.
I drive fast, so it's about an hour.
Are you talking about Red Rocks, the amphitheater?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but we have similar crap in Colorado Springs. They're called Garden of the Gods. They're massive red rocks that just jut into the sky, and people walk around and climb in them. So
Okay, is there a music venue connected to that?
No, unfortunately not. Colorado Springs is a little lame with the music venue scenario. I mean, we have like two good venues, but most of the time, Denver or Boulder is the place to be for music in Colorado.
Red Rocks is our dream. It is a badass
Yeah,
venue.
it is very badass.
So it's not too far from us at all.
Okay, yeah, that's basically the only thing I know about Colorado, other than pot being illegal. Which
No, it's super legal.
yeah,
It's definitely not illegal.
yeah, that's why I said super legal, unless it came off illegal.
I thought you said illegal.
No, it's super legal. It's super illegal in New Jersey. That's what I can say about New Jersey. New
You guys
Jersey,
still have Chris Christie as your governor?
Unfortunately, yeah.
supposedly.
What's up with that guy?
It's called the Democrats in the state really kind of screwed things up, and people were kind of sick, so they brought in Chris Christie on a whole bunch of promises, and then once he got in, he basically said, fuck the teachers, fuck the firemen, fuck the cops, and now he's on tour with Donald Trump, which is completely weird.
He's like the Hillary Clinton of presidency coming up here. Suddenly popular by default.
Yeah, I mean, I can go into what this presidential candidacy means, like on both ends, but it's just absolutely crazy. Just to think about, like this is the quote unquote, land of the free, home of the brave, blah 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 blah. We have so many different choices, except when it comes to the leader, where it's basically one or the other.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty upset about it.
Yeah,
Those are my feelings.
yeah. I mean, I try to keep politics out of this. Like music is supposed to be like an escape, but then you have bands like Rage Against the Machine and Anti-Flag where they're like spewing out like what they hate about the politics. I mean, yes, it works for them, but like on another level, it's like, all right, look, I'm trying to escape real life here by going to one of your concerts, and now you're just bringing me back into everything.
And it's true. We don't have a single political song, so I'll give you that.
Okay, even though you could easily sell out by saying anything, fuck Donald Trump right now.
Well, I do say that frequently.
So you're a Hillary supporter or neither?
Fuck no.
Yeah, we just got burned.
Bernie.
Burned by our Bernie.
I'm still
we're done.
crying that Bernie is
We're gonna go bury ourselves in the backyards and not vote.
I'm just gonna write him in. I'm gonna write in Bernie Sanders, even though he endorsed her.
Yeah, which is very anti-establishment.
Bernie for president.
There you go. What about Gary Johnson? Have you guys ever thought about that, the libertarian guy?
He was interesting.
Just interesting.
I like Bernie better. I like Bernie better because I can't look at him or hear him speak without going.
Are we talking about Bernie or are we talking about Gary?
Bernie.
Oh,
you're makes me,
yeah.
And I like his messiness and his everything.
It looks like a very old Larry David, and you're just kind of like laughing at it.
Yeah, it's so good. And then you're like, wow, this guy's really smart, actually. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of my friends put it like the best way to describe Bernie Sanders, and he's basically anti every candidate. But he said Bernie Sanders is like an 8th grade kid trying to win, trying to become class president by promising a whole bunch of things that he's not 100% sure on how to follow up on. Like he'll promise like pizza for lunch every day, like no homework, longer recess, stuff like that, which I kind of see a little bit in Bernie.
I saw a comedic stand-up presentation, whatever you call those, a comedy act.
Yeah, that's basically what
Forget
people
who
call
did it, but it was exactly that. I forget who did it though.
Okay, so my friend stole it, that bastard.
He probably stole it, but he's probably a really good friend and a wonderful human being.
And no, my friend's not Amy Schumer. Oh! Sorry,
Oh.
I just had to get that jab out there.
Neither was that.
Aha. Very funny.
Yes, thank you. But,
I don't know. I'm more of the Rand Paul type person that I really don't follow politics that much. But if I had to vote, I'd vote for someone like that.
is he even in
No.
in anything?
Well, he's like one of those candidates that nobody in the mainstream
No,
knows.
I remember he was like the Newt Gingrich of like 4 years ago.
Well, you know Ron Paul, right?
Yeah.
They're basically just anti-government, and they basically think it's all crooked, and They kind of want to do away with a lot of it, but I don't know. I tend to agree with people like that than, Hillary or Bernie or people like that.
No, I understand there, but
I feel like it's all like I don't like to choose one evil over the other. It's neither for me.
yeah, it's a reality star or someone that should be in prison. That's basically what you're choosing. But what does that have to do with Hydrogen Skyline?
Nothing.
Because
Not-
the lyrics aren't political.
Yet.
Nothing. I just said something about it, and then sorry.
Yeah, see
Tangents.
See, we just went through like a YouTube wormhole, but like audio wise. Like you say one thing, and you're like, okay, got to click on this. Oh my god, a cat video. Got to click on that, and next thing you know, you're looking at like weird German fetish porn, and you're like, wait a second, I just saw a music video like a half hour ago. What the hell just happened?
I sent you an instant message that said hi.
Did you? Okay.
I did. I was like, hi.
Hi, stop talking about politics. Get back to my band. But yeah, that's the beauty of our show. We just literally talk about whatever, and we circle it back to music. So let's circle it back to music. See how easy that was?
Here we go.
Yes. So you guys have any shows coming up, or is it just focusing on like the album and stuff like that?
We are booking a show for September 17th. And right now we are getting an album release show. We just have a lot of mid-August things up in the air, and unfortunately, they're not really getting nailed down until we get all the details figured out. So,
Yes, and if anybody's local and they're interested in coming into shows, we do have a lot of things pending for August. However, they're not quite confirmed. We'll make announcements to those who wish to join via Facebook and our Twitter.
Absolutely, and that's Facebook and Twitter.com/Hydrogen Skyline. Easy enough.
Yes. Or watch us do dumb shit on Instagram at Hydrogen Skyline.
Yep,
'Cause we do that a lot.
Instagram.com/Hydrogen Skyline. Just plug away.
Yep.
And if you want to hear some music, it's SoundCloud.com/Hydrogen_Skyline.
Yes. You can also buy photovoltaic on pre-order right now. With that, you get the new version of Inhale Exhale, which you guys played for free instantly. And then once it's out on August 26th, they will receive the full thing. That's on Bandcamp.
Yep, and that's hydrogenskyline.bandcamp.com, and I believe it should pop up.
I believe that too.
Awesome. As long as we believe, we can do anything.
Yes.
So we actually are a touring and concert podcast, believe it or not. You guys have played a few shows I saw on your Facebook, and does like one show stick out, maybe for like a big positive reason or a big like negative reason?
We played a pretty big steampunk festival in California back in 2012.
Ish. Yeah.
And that was pretty awesome. It was kind of our first tour experience, and there's like several thousand people there, and it was when we kind of sucked at music, so it's pretty cool to know we actually still have a lot of those fans too.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that was cool because we played in a big old-fashioned like shipping yard, except it was like enclosed, so they made a concert venue out of an old shipyard. So it was really interesting. It had a lot of old nautical things, plus the backdrop for our stage was this massive like glass panel, and like we were playing with the sunset behind us. Basically, it looked pretty freaking awesome on our pictures. So yeah, that was a pretty awesome show. That was probably the one that sticks out the most right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Do you remember what bands you played with?
Yeah, there's a lot of steampunk music as a genre is not really a genre. It's just people that dress the part. But Abney Park is like the biggest steampunk band there is in existence, and they're from Seattle. So every now and again we catch a show with them when they come through the U.S. because they're pretty big in Germany and Russia, I guess. So yeah, they're the main band that we remember playing with. Yeah.
Yeah,
Other than
that's awesome.
not very memorable bands other than that.
Well, I mean, not everything could be Coachella.
Exactly.
Aesthetically, that was probably one of my favorite shows, and it probably has the most memories behind it. My personal favorite was when we put on a fundraiser. Our mountains caught on fire here in Colorado, and what was once a beautiful green, lush, tree-filled area was left with just a bunch of ash and black.
Oh, jeez.
So we put on a...
It looks like the elephant graveyard from Lion King.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's very sad. I've got a couple pictures of me standing in the burn zones, and I look pretty badass because I look cool and I'm holding a gun, but...
Wow, okay.
But the burn zones are very sad, so we put on this benefit show. We wanted to plant like a shitload of trees to essentially what the event was called, Regrow Colorado. So we being Norman and I, we put a lot of work into it. We had Atlas Genius come out, Civil Twilight come out, and Atlas Genius is from Australia.
Yep.
So anyone that's listening from Australia obviously will probably know who they are unless
I thought they were
they
from
don't
New
know
Zealand.
who they are. But they were such wonderful people, and they were great to work with, and it was a very enjoyable show. We had a gorgeous place to play with wonderful everything, but it was a good experience to raise money for a good cause and play with bands that were really freaking talented, and that's my favorite experience at this point.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome experience, minus the whole, fundraising for something that, kind of screwed up nature a little bit. But I mean, to get Atlas Genius out, it's pretty damn awesome. And to be, was there like one stage where everyone played, or?
Yeah, we played at this massive, it's called the Pikes Peak Center, and normally it's like symphonies will come perform there because of how wonderfully it's set up, but we had another band, and then we played, and then Atlas Genius came on, and then Civil Twilight came on. So we all performed at the same stage, but we got to like hang out with each other in the background, get to know each other's families, and it was a very positive experience because even though we were paying them, they expressed like concern and appreciation for what we were trying to do, and a lot came out of that experience, both with gains and losses. So it's a very memorable time.
Memorable, yeah.
Memorable.
Memorable. You're just adding like 5,000 other syllables in there.
The R's, just add a bunch of R's.
Yes.
The Canadian part of me.
Yep, the Canadian part is coming out already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. All right, guys. I think now would be a good time. I think we were getting a little staticky again, so might as well just call it in. So I think everything worked out for the most part. Just got a little staticky at the end. But let's see. Let's go down to plugs. Talking with Hydrogen Skyline. You could check them out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is all Hydrogen Skyline. You could pre-order their new album, Photovoltaic. I think I said that right.
Yes.
On Bandcamp at hydrogenskyline.bandcamp.com. 7 songs, $7. Can't get much better than that. And you might have some shows coming up. Stick to the socials, and I believe I got everything. Is there anything else you want to throw out there?
No, not for me. No, you got it. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, you're welcome.
Asher and Norman, if you guys ever find yourself on the East Coast, let us know. We'll definitely come out to your show.
Definitely.
And no, I'm not just saying that either. I mean, like, I really enjoy the type of music you're doing. It's more like a little black audio type of deal, like AFI's side project. Got that dark little ambiance, and I'm actually excited to see the lighter side to all of this.
That's awesome to
Nice.
hear. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Not a problem. All right, enjoy Colorado Springs, and we'll unfortunately enjoy New Jersey.
Sounds good.
All
Take
right.
care.
Thank you.
You too.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.